Hi, Sagittarius. So, guys, welcome to your March reading. It's been a doozy. We are at March 8th. We are a day away from Mercury going direct and the full moon in Virgo, and everything culminates and comes together. And then we are able to really look back and see what this year has given us. See the blessings that this, because everybody's talking so much, and I can do this with you guys. I can do the positive thing with you guys because you're optimists anyways. Like, you were born optimists, whether you think that or not. It hasn't felt like a very optimistic time, right? I mean, it's very hard for us to feel really good about what this year has brought us so far. It's annoying. And now we're really getting a chance and getting an opportunity in the next couple of weeks as Mercury, the post-shadow period, goes away. We move into the astrological new year, which is Aries season. You can start to see the wins with the Six of Wands. This is actually a lot of your energy. It's mutable fire, right? The Six of Wands is about rising above the challenges. It's about seeing things in the best possible light. It is a very optimistic card, and it's winning. It's a lot of winning. If you don't feel like you're winning right now, it's coming really, really soon. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer energy with the Chariot, but some of you might be moving as well, or wanting to move, or traveling as we get further into March. Whatever it is, Sagittarius, you're on a good path. And I know that there are decisions that you have to make and things that you really want to figure out, plan out, get all of your ducks in a row, right? You want to get all of your ducks in a row. There are things that you want to accomplish, but I don't want you to rush into that, because this year has really already been grooming us to release, right? We've been releasing all of the shadow aspects. We've been releasing, right, tower moments. We've been the things that are no longer serving us. But if we rush into all of the beautiful, new, exciting adventures that are coming up, and we don't take time to make the decisions to figure it out, we could get really lost. Okay, so we're just going to go with the 5 cards here, and then we'll clarify them. But let's talk first. So the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Cups and the Tower. It's so interesting because I was waiting. I had to let the Tower moment sit in for a minute. The Tower has been coming out quite a bit for March readings for the signs. So you're not the only sign that it's not necessarily a negative, to be quite honest. It really isn't. And if this Tower moment has already happened to you, it is March 8th after all. So if this Tower moment has already happened to you, you got the news, the shift happened, all of the things started happening really, really fast. There's some kind of desire. Here's the thing. First of all, you need to take your time to make your decisions, but at the same time, don't sleep on yourself right now, because the things that you really, really want, it's like the universe is saying, Sagittarius, if you just like reach out a little bit, it's going to be right there for you. It's not going to take you much to get what you need and desire. So I don't necessarily want you to sit in the Page of Cups. Now, if this Page of Cups is the Cancerian energy that we were talking about, and this is somebody, like, you either want to offer something to them, or you want to, they're just somebody that you desire, don't rush it. Don't rush, really. Rushing something, rushing a good thing. And it doesn't have to be a Cancer energy. It could be just anything. Whatever it is that you're really, really, really wanting to have in your life right now, the Chariot and the Six of Wands coming out first is telling you that you're on the path to get it. Like it's happening. It's coming to you. But allowing yourself to make the decisions and take the steps forward in a slow kind of way, methodical. It's all happening though. It's all happening. And I know that the last several years have been difficult. You know, you had Saturn, and then Jupiter came through and said, are you really ready? Are you really, you've had a lot of pressure on you for a long time. And now you're finally, things are starting to like relax a little bit, and you can finally start to see the opportunities unfolding in front of you. See what I mean? The Three of Wands on the Six of Wands. All of that stuff you've been waiting for. The Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in. All of that stuff that you've been waiting for, it's right there. And I think that I feel a little bit hesitant to say this, because I know that there are still a lot of people out there that are going to say, you've been saying this for a long time. We've been talking, you've been saying it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. I'm tired of hearing that it's coming. Everybody is tired of hearing that it's coming. The reason why I say it, the reason why other readers say it, the reason why we keep on pushing the it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, is because we want you to give yourself permission to believe that it is actually coming. Because sitting in the negative, sitting in the, well, I've been waiting for a really long time and nothing is happening, and you're not doing anything to change that nothing is happening, we try and give you hope. I say we, because I know that there are other YouTube readers that like want to just like, you know, give hope to everybody that the whole 2020 is not going to feel like this. It's not the easiest year to get through as a collective, but the whole year isn't going to be like this, and things are starting to shift in March. And I've been saying that we're going to get to Aries season and everything's going to be different. Everything is going to change. Just keep your patience. I mean, it literally does feel like we went through about 5 years in the last 3 months, 2 months. You know, the Two of Wands on the Chariot, like I said, the decisions you have to make about where you're going and what your journey is going to be, I don't want you to take these decisions lightly. I feel like these decisions are, you got to be really honest with yourself, right? The full moon in Virgo, and then the new moon that we're going to have in Aries is going to be a really good jumping off point for you guys to get things started. But the full moon in Virgo that happens tomorrow night, I want you to set very, very clear intentions of everything that you're leaving behind for this full moon in Virgo. And whether that's in just like a prayer before you go to sleep tonight or tomorrow night, or like whatever it is, and you can do whatever you need to do, whatever rituals you have to set your intentions, write it down. Setting your intentions on what you're going to release is going to help the indecision, right? So the moon on the Two of Pentacles is telling you to release that indecisive nature that we can often have, right? Sagittarius, and I say we because I'm a Sagittarius moon, and I resonate with my Sagittarius moon more than my sun most days, because I'm a Virgo sun, and I'm like one of the most optimistic people that you'll ever meet, and Virgos aren't necessarily known for their optimism. So let's see what the Page of Cups is. So the reason why I told you guys that is I'm reading this for myself, like all of the things that I'm telling you guys. I'm saying it to me too. Listen up. Telling myself to listen up. Here's the thing that can really, and this is true for anybody that has heavy Sagittarius energy. If you start to, okay. If you start to believe that you're not good enough in some way, shape, or form, 5 of Pentacles on the Page of Cups, if you start to, this is that woe is me kind of attitude. You know what's really funny, you guys, is I've already had this. This has already happened to me in March. Like, I already know what my Tower moment was. I already know what it is that that this Page of Cups and 5 of Pentacles represents for me as well. It's a desire of, because when you feel like you're not good enough, the 5 of Pentacles is a lack mentality. The Page of Cups is the same energy. It's a lack mentality. When you don't feel good about yourself and there's a lack mentality there, and you thinking that, you know, everything that's going wrong is just ruining your life, or it's the end of the world or whatever, it's very hard to make the decisions that you need to make. And Aries season is going to ask you to start moving forward and planting those seeds and getting in the vibe and allowing yourself to receive. But with the Hierophant on the Tower, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio energy or a Taurus energy, and that's sort of a shocking revelation to you. Maybe it's that you are no longer succumbing to societal standards that you have been a part of for most of your existence. Maybe this shocking revelation is about a Taurus. Maybe it's about a Taurus that you want to have in your life. Maybe it's about a Cancer that you want to have in your life. Maybe it's about a Scorpio that you want to have in your life. And it's a shocking revelation to you. And you realize at that moment that everything is different. And that can be hard, because when you have those kind of realizations in your life that nothing is going to be the same from this day on, and you have that kind of realization, it's like your alignment is thrown completely off. And that's why it would be hard for you to make a decision in that kind of energy. So how do we release it? Don't rush. How do we release that kind of pressure, right? Because it does. It feels like you're sort of in a pressure cooker, and you can't release that kind of energy when you're all thrown out of alignment. And a big shock to you that shakes your core. Now, here's the thing, Sagittarius. I have the Knight of Swords and the 10 of Pentacles. That 10 of Pentacles isn't going anywhere. And your idea of the 10 of Pentacles may have changed for you recently with all of this energy, right? You don't have to rush into a good thing. You don't have to rush into a sure thing. The 10 of Pentacles is a sure thing. What is the 10 of Pentacles? It's long-term stability. It's long-term abundance. It's long-term happiness that you create. It's not just like handed. It's not just like dropped into your lap. You worked for it. You worked for this 10 of Pentacles. Some of you probably worked harder than others for that 10 of Pentacles. And you may not have it in the present moment right now, but rushing yourself to get there is not going to bring it any faster. In fact, that will probably push it away. So take a step back, recognize the victories that you've already, recognize what you've accomplished this year. I guarantee you have accomplished some pretty big things already this year. The 6 of Cups and the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups. All right. Is there an air sign, possibly an air sign, or somebody that has heavy air in their chart that you are smitten. I used that word. I used the word smitten. The fact that the Queen of Swords or we have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups flanking the Queen of Swords. There's definitely somebody in your life that feels like a soulmate energy, and somebody that you want to probably, like, the Knight of Cups makes me feel like he wants to woo this person. I'm using the word smitten and woo. I don't know. I guess we just went back into back in time, back into the early 1900s. Take your time with this. I feel like this might have been the shock for you. This person showing up in your life. And it's really interesting because, and if it's not, if it's not a person showing up in your life, this is the realization that you want a particular person in your life. And you don't want to be single anymore, right? The Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. You don't want to be on your own anymore. And it's okay to admit that, Sagittarius. It is. It's okay to admit that. But I don't want you to wallow in it. I don't want you to sit in it. With this Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you could easily get yourself stuck in the mode of, when is it my time? When do I get to have the relationship? When do I finally get to meet that person? If you haven't met this person yet, I feel like for a lot of you, it's already happened. And it's almost as if the more you get established in your life, or the more you get established in the routines and stuff, the shocks, they don't go away. It feels like a continuous, what I really love, it feels like one continuous big shocking moment for you. I get it. I understand. But what I really love about this Tower card, this is my favorite, by the way. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot. I know several readers are using this deck right now. It's amazing. The butterflies in the Tower. I mean, first of all, I'm a butterfly person. But it just brings so much hope, right? It makes you realize that change and transformation and evolution creates beauty. Anyway. You know what, you guys? It's actually going to be a really amazing month. And I think the only way that this month could trip you up is if you get in your own way and you allow yourself to believe that you're not good enough, or that you need more to be happy. Because the more is coming. Even if it's not here right now, the more is coming. Okay? I love you guys. Have a wonderful March. I will see you for the love readings. Thanks for your patience. Bye.